In the middle of nowhere, two celestial aliens in tights appeared. They came to a clearing and threw a basketball-sized sphere onto the ground. The sphere quickly deflated and then quickly expanded again. Soon the sphere expands into a large tent. They decided to reproduce here. The man connected the umbilical cord to the woman. After successfully activating the embryo, the umbilical tube began to deliver nutrients. 9 months have passed since then. The man planted crops around the area. He was building a house when something occurred to him. He looks toward the tent and drops his work. It was time for the children to be born. The man went to the house and prepared the supplies for the birth. He cuts the umbilical cord of the first embryo. He lifts the membrane from the umbilical cord. The little one inside is revealed. Carefully pulling out the little one, put it into the swaddling clothes prepared in advance and put it into the warming box. One incubator is just big enough to hold 3 babies. They grew 6 embryos at a time. He's holding the last one in his hand, but he doesn't seem to be breathing. The mother wanted to hold the baby, but the father said it was a rule to feed him to the other children. The mother insisted on holding him, took little baby number 6 from the man. She stroked it lovingly, then she hugged him tightly into her arms. She wept tears of sorrow. The tears dripped onto the child, and a miracle happened. The child miraculously came back to life, so they decided to give him the name of his creator. Several more years passed. The children were old enough to eat. The father coaxed the children to feed. The children were of different races and behaved differently. Mother were happy to knit and make clothes for their children. That day, while hoeing their crops, they found a pile of large animal skeletons, so the two dug up the bones. The mother showed the children the skeleton they had found. The father teased the children with a game of hide and seek, but the fun was short-lived. One of their daughters inexplicably went towards a distant cave. By the time the mother realized it and arrived, all that was left was the doll in her hand, still grieving the loss of her daughter. In less than 4 years, the other children fell ill and died one after another. Only 2 of the 6 children were left. The children wanted to pray for their dead siblings, but their mother taught them to believe in science, instead of basing their hopes on illusory gods. The father stared at the stars in confusion. He found a ship orbiting the planet Cape Town. Waking up the next day, 6 children, now only the creator is left. The mother came walking with her dead child in her arms. The father steps forward to catch the shrouded corpse. The creator despaired that they didn't belong here. The mother holds back her grief and tells him to be strong. The mother's expression was one of utter agony. Suddenly white liquid came out of her nose.